Hey everybody, CT Hippo and Scott there. So, a few months ago, a friend of ours, girlfriend's grandfather died, something, post-mortem stuff, reallocation, ended up with a boat.
And now we're going to see what it is. Theoretically, we were told it's a $15,000 Zodiac. My experience is that $15,000 boats don't come in packages this size.
It's kind of wrapped up like something you'd get from the market, doesn't it?
Yeah. Look, dinner.
The expression wrapped up like a Christmas turkey comes to mind.
Yeah.
It is made in France, though, so it's guaranteed to go as fast backwards as it does forwards.
And it's Fabrique Pneumatique, which I believe is fancy French words for it's fucking inflatable.
The Mark II-C.
Pull that in towards you a tad bit.
Well, the wood's in good shape.
Transom's in great shape.
Yeah.
It weighs 145 pounds empty. It says it is rated for 40 horsepower, and it is 12 and a half feet long. I do not, sir, have big enough balls to put a 40 horsepower engine on this fucking boat.
40 horsepower. Are these French horses or something? Is there a decimal point in there?
It will carry 1,190 pounds, 6 people. No, maximum power 40 horsepower.
Wow. I'm surprised it's not expressed in kilonewtons.
Yeah. Let's put air in it and see what it looks like. Clearly it needs a floor. I'll bet we can, with the model number, find
A pattern?
a pattern or something, or just some dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
Make a one-piece floor for it. Comes pre-rigged with some ropes.
That's nice.
What we want to do is these, ideally, we separate into 2 pieces. Do that piece in there. And then we have a one-way valve. Vroom, vroom, motherfucker, it's going to get loud. This thing's
Loud.
inflator's pretty annoying.
It's gone from suck to blow.
This is indeed actually quite the boat.
It is. I'm highly impressed.
Can't wait to put AC's 9 horsepower motor on it and see what it does. It may outrun Rescue 25. In fact, I'll bet money that this with a 9.9 will outrun Marine 25.
Which has a 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see we've got a covered bow?
I see that.
Quite the contraption here that we've drawn.
So is this, are some of these like snaps for a windshield or something?
Or grommets. I don't know, it's been rolled up so long. I think clearly we're going to inflate it and let it sit inflated and work the kinks out of itself for a while. Some of this rubber is kind of hard as a fucking rock.
Yeah.
Give it a week or 2 in here and inflate it.
That's some serious, that's like 1.25 plywood?
That's a serious transom.
Yeah.
wondering what what's going on back there just out of my sight line. That's very odd orientation. Nice oarlocks too.
Yeah.
Molded in and reinforced. Plenty of places to hang some cargo net for boarding.
Uh-huh. I think it's a boat picker-upper.
Yeah, the handle's cracked here, but I don't feel air coming out. I think it's just the hard rubber of the handle.
I believe you're correct, sir.
With this thing as having been deflated for as long as it has, I think that's all we're going to get as far as shape until some of the kinks come out of it.
Yeah.
Try this. No, it will work better with the one-way valve in. These are so much better quality than those little red Avons that South Whatcom has.
Yeah. Well, making a hell of a deal on it. For only $10,000.
Yeah. Me too, for a $13,000 inflatable boat. This thing's going to be fast and stable.
Yeah.
Judging by like that broken handle on that side, I don't think this thing's been unrolled in a long, long time.
Yeah.
Judging by the condition it's in, I wonder if the plywood floor was ruined by being left out separate from the boat. Because this boat, I mean, the Hypalon is in like newish kind of condition.
Right. I mean, it's clearly been used some.
Yeah.
Because there's abrasion marks on the transom from where a motor's been mounted.
Yeah. Yeah, if you feel under the edge here, there's a double thick area that's where the floorboard is supposed to wedge in. So if we can get the dimensions of the factory floorboard, I've been advocating to Kelly to get rid of the 8-footer. If this gets successfully resurrected, I think I'll be able to talk her into it. Just 'cause we don't use the 8-footer, but if I say, well, there's a 12-footer here, should we really need an inflatable boat? Chris will let us use it.
Yep.
Then I can get rid of one thing.
One nautical conveyance.
Yeah.
Is the one-way valve thing working on that?
About as much as they usually do it. You know, there's a little hiss of air coming out.
It's not venting.
Yeah. And all these are is a flat rubber flapper. So just like an exhale valve in it.
Right.
SCBA. So there's a certain amount of expecting the rubber to be hard as a rock. And
Is there a date of construction on here?
sure there is. It might be in code, but I'm sure there's got to be.
June of '87, I believe.
Wow. It's an antique. What year's your truck?
Also in '87.
Also an 87.
They'll go well together. Match set.
Yeah.
Japanese pickup and a French boat.
Probably not. Well, I guess I will inflate the keel because this is also a leak check.
Yep.
This thing must have been stored for a really long time. Indeed, I want a 40 horse outboard just for a day.
RB 2503, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, with a little cleverness, you could put a windscreen on this.
I think they make a windscreen that laces onto this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what this is for. To borrow a line from an old country and western song, though, I think that having a 40 horse outboard on here would be about like having a squirrel loose in your Fruit of the Loops.
Yep. Just because you can do it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Great. Got a fair amount of lift to the bow.
Bow rise.
Hell. It's the new Bluesmobile. We even got the right quote before we got underway.
We did.
Might be the best free boat I've ever seen.
It's got a cop motor, cop shocks, cop suspension.
Yeah. It's designed for a full-length floorboard all the way up to the bow because this seam is reinforced.
Mm-hmm.
And see this and this, that's where the floorboard would have been segmented to roll, I think, and reinforce some stuff.
Well, something else that becomes possible with this cover here
Yeah.
is you can put a board above the pontoons as kind of like a dashboard for the electronics mount.
Yeah, you could lace it right to this, lace it right to this somehow.
Mm-hmm.
These one-way valves
Mm-hmm.
have very fine threads,
Mm-hmm.
and you're going to want to be careful you don't cross-thread them.
Okay.
They're about $10 a piece if you cross-thread them,
Uh-huh.
and if you fuck up this half, they're a bitch to get out of the boat and glue new ones in.
Yeah, let's not do that. Any idea what these are for?
Yeah, I think they had to do with oars that lock into these oar locks.
Oh, okay.
The oars in the Achilles lock in.
Yeah, it goes like that and holds the blade in.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then this would be under your floorboard, so essentially
So the floorboard's going to force it down to give it some V to the hull.
give it some V, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, it's not as big as I thought a $12,000 Zodiac would be, but it's
It's a pretty impressive boat on the whole.
Yeah. I mean, most free boats are something that you end up wishing you hadn't owned because they're just that much of a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
There's even a spot here to screw in a running light.
Oh, is that what that's for?
Yeah. A threaded bung, so to speak. These...
I am Cornholio. I need running light for my bunghole.
I thought the glue was pretty fucked off on these.
Yeah.
It was going to fall off anyway.
Clearly that's not structural.
But why do you need that when you have this, right?
Well, that's the question is, what did it say this thing weighs, 145 empty?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hypalon glue.
Well, now we can see that that's not damaged, and these, they're so stiff.
Yeah, not happening.
I think we need new ones anyway. That's why I went ahead and... We don't need that. The rest of it seems like you could throw an outboard on it and just get after it.
Yeah.
You need a floorboard.
We need floorboards. We need to figure out what size we need and get some marine plywood.
Yeah. One sheet.
Yep.
It's a 12-foot boat, but 3, 6, 8 feet of floorboard will go the full length.
Here, hold this.
Here, hold my beer.
I think the only thing worse than hold my beer is gotta hold my camera.
It's like lifting air. Weird.
So yeah, with a little carty thing under the transom,
Yeah.
get it on and off the truck and...
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, it's set up for it. Look here. See these, see these?
Yep.
That's one half of a clip fitting that your wheels would clip to there and have a pin through your transom. Clip on, pin, and pin through that hole.
And I bet if I go on eBay, I can find
A set of Mark
Mark IIc wheels.
Mark IIc portage wheels. And I'm sure we can find a PDF with a floorboard pattern.
I bet we can.
Slide it aft a little bit and make a walkway in front of it.
Very easy to move with two people.
Oh yeah, and put some wheels under it, easy to move with one. Make a panel here to mount electronics, and there's plenty of room for you to operate electronics and me to drive, and it'd be crowded, but you could put a set of scuba gear in there.
Yep.
2 guys and 2 scuba tanks and your electronics would make a very full fucking boat.
Well, hopefully we shouldn't need all those at the same time.
Yeah.
You go out with the electronics suite, you find the target, you throw the flag buoy over the side, and then you come back and get your tanks and...
Yeah. Those boats are easy to get in and out of too.
Yeah.
With the ropes. Make a little rope ladder. You got some of that weighted core crab pot rope, and made some rope steps that would hang off of that so it would sink down.
Yep. Super
easy.
Yeah, basically miniaturized Jason's cradle that could just roll up with some...
Yeah. A piece of nylon cargo net that you could just throw on the floor and toss over the side and climb in with. Something like that. Well, hell.
I believe we have a boat.
Yeah.
That was definitely worth a trip to Portland.
What's wild is that thing is 31 years old. Clearly it's been used, but I think clearly it hasn't been used a lot. And it's in pretty amazing shape for a 31-year-old free inflatable.
Well, the other thing with it is...
Yeah?
For a high-quality 12-foot boat that folds up into a little envelope...
Yeah.
That, you know, we could, like, throw in the back of the Mazda or something.
It would cost... Or this thing could go in the tracker.
This thing could go in the tracker.
It would cost $8,000 to buy a boat of this quality in today's dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Good inflatables aren't cheap.
Nope.
Wonder if you can say the converse that cheap inflatables aren't good.
Yes, you can. I think that's a pretty safe statement.